Lecture 10: Customizing Views and Fields. As we continue to learn ClickUp's robust features, one of the most powerful aspects of the platform is its ability to be customized to fit your unique workflow. In this lecture, we will dive into how to customize views and fields to tailor ClickUp to your specific needs. Whether you are managing personal tasks or leading a team, having the right views and fields will make it easier to track your work and stay organized. Objectives of the lecture. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to understand how to customize views in ClickUp to suit your workflow. Learn how to create and edit custom fields for more specific task tracking. Be able to use custom views to better manage tasks, projects, and deadlines. Gain insight into how custom fields can be used to capture unique information and improve task management. Let's get started by learning how to make ClickUp work for you, not the other way around. Customizing views in ClickUp. ClickUp offers a variety of views to help you manage tasks and projects in the way that works best for you. Whether you prefer a traditional list, a Kanban-style board, or a visual timeline, ClickUp allows you to switch between different views and customize them for your needs. What is a view in ClickUp? A view is a way to display your tasks and projects in ClickUp. You can switch between views based on the type of task management you prefer. Some common views include List View. This is the most straightforward view, showing tasks in a list format. It's useful for getting a detailed view of tasks with information like assignee, due dates, and priority. For example, here you can see this is the list view basically, and you have task name, assignee, due date, priority, and all these lists available in here. Board view, Kanban. This view allows you to move tasks through columns such as to do, in progress, and completed, making it perfect for teams following the Kanban method of workflow. For example, you can just click on that. So here you can see you have ready, writing, approval, rejected, published, and closed as well. Calendar view. This view is perfect for visualizing due dates and deadlines. Tasks are displayed on a calendar, making it easy to track upcoming deadlines and organize tasks around specific time frames. For example, when you just click on that and close this filter. Gantt chart view. The Gantt chart is a timeline view, ideal for project planning and managing dependencies between tasks. It allows you to see your project's schedule at a glance. Table view. This view lets you see your tasks in a spreadsheet format. It's useful for those who like to analyze their tasks in detail and track specific metrics. For example, when you just click on that view icon, and from here you can click on table and close this window. Customizing views. Once you have selected a view, ClickUp allows you to customize it further. For example, in list view, you can choose which column you want to display. For example, priority, assignee, due date. Here you can see. You can just click on that customize. And when you just click on these fields, then you can choose whatever you want to show. For example, you don't want priority, but want to see the status, comments, and date closed as well. So close this window. So here you can see you have all these available in here, like date closed, comments, status, and due date as well. In board view, for example, you are working on board view, and you can customize that by clicking in here. You can rename columns, adjust card sizes, or even change the color of task cards to represent different priorities or project phases. For example, you can just click on that. And for example, if you want to change the size of a card, you can just click on that and click on small and card cover as none. And for color columns, when you just uncheck that, and here you can see the colors have been removed. And when you turn this on by clicking in here you can see every phase has a different color, so you can just distinguish between everything. You can add filters to your views to show only certain tasks, such as tasks assigned to a specific person or tasks due by a certain date. Filters help you narrow down the data, making it easier to focus on the most relevant tasks. For example, when you just filter this one and click on this as tags, for example, quiz. So when you just change the status as ready, so go back in board view. So here you can see there's one task that is in the ready phase. Saved views. If you often use the same setup for a specific project or task group, you can save your view. This allows you to quickly access it in the future without needing to reapply your settings. Customizing fields in ClickUp. In addition to customizing views, ClickUp allows you to create and edit custom fields. Custom fields are additional pieces of information that you can track within a task, beyond the basic title, due date, and assignee. What are custom fields? A custom field is a field that you can add to tasks to capture specific information relevant to your workflow. For example, if you're managing a marketing project, you might want to track the budget, client name, and campaign type for each task. Custom fields help you capture this additional data and keep everything organized in one place. For that, you can just click in here, for example, list view. And here is the option called add column. When you just click on that, then there are multiple options to add a custom field. Like you can add a rating, location, progress, manual, translation as well, people, relationship, files, date, text, drop down. So you can use any of these like roll up, button, and t-shirt size as well. So for example, if you want to add a number, so you can just click on that. So you can just write in here as contact information and press enter. So you can just click in here to edit it and write the number, for example 1255621. So this could be the number. Types of custom fields. There are various types of custom fields you can create depending on the data you need to track. For example, when you just click on that, these are the custom fields. Text field for simple text entries such as a description or comments. Text field in here. Number field for tracking numerical data such as budget or quantities. Number field in here. Drop down field, for example, task status or priority level. Drop down field in here. Date field to track important dates that are not covered by the task's due date. Date field in here. Checkbox field for tracking simple yes or no items or marking off completed steps. Checkbox field in here. Time tracking field to track how much time has been spent on a task. For example, you can just write in here as time, and you can just turn this on, and here you can see you have time tracked in here. Using custom fields in reports. Once you have added custom fields to your tasks, you can use them in reports to analyze data more effectively. For example, you can filter tasks by priority, assignee, or custom categories you have created, allowing for detailed analysis and better project tracking. Organizing tasks with custom views and fields. Now that you know how to create custom views and fields, let's talk about how to use them to keep tasks and projects organized. Task organization. Use custom views to organize your tasks by project phase, assignee, or priority level. You can set up a board view with columns for each project phase, for example, research, design, implementation, or a list view that sorts tasks by priority or due date. Tracking progress. With custom fields, you can track project-specific metrics such as task completion percentage, budget usage, or client approval. For example, for a client project, you could add custom fields for client feedback and budget spent, making it easy to keep track of both the task's progress and the project's financials. Automating workflows. Once you have your custom views and fields set up, you can automate workflows to make your tasks even more efficient. For example, when a task moves to completed column in board view, you can set up an automation to mark the task status as approved and notify the client.